Hello students, this is the fourth lecture class on the topic alternator. In this topic, we will discuss the terminology used in armature winding. After completion of this topic, you will able to find pitch factor and distribution factor used by these whole terms. So let us first the topic conductor. The conductor, it is a part of armature winding which is placed in the armature slot, and these conductors are responsible for inducing electromagnetic force according to Faraday law of electromagnetic induction. Electrically, if you define conductor, it is a active length of wire under the influence of magnetic flux. Before these classes, we have discussed the construction principle. On that, I take the example of salient pole synchronous machine. In salient pole synchronous machine, I take two pole. One pair of pole I take. This is south pole. So where the conductor are placed? Actually, in synchronous machine, for better efficiency and economical factor, armature is placed on the stationary part. Okay. So conductor are placed here. Suppose I take 8 number of conductors. If this is the in terminal, this is the out terminal. For this conductor, the end terminal is this. For this one, thus just it is opposite side. For this one is the opposite side. So here, what is the conductor? Actually, conductor are placed in these slots. Okay. So how you draw conductor? Suppose I take one coil. Later I discuss what is coil, turn, coil side. First I check in armature slot how conductors are placed. Suppose this is a one slot, this is the another slot. If I want to connect the wire in between these two slots, these two are called as conductor. These two are called as conductor. Then come to the turn. What is turn? Turn is exactly made up of a conductor. It means to make one turn, two number of conductor is required. The complete set of this connection, the complete set of, suppose this is the starting point of a conductor, this is its finishing end. Okay. So the complete set of the starting end to the finishing end means this to this let. Then it is called as one turn. And actually these two portion, these are the end connection. These are the vast wire, means extra wire to connect these two conductor. Here no EMF is induced. Actually the useful portion is this one. This is the useful portion. Okay. So this complete set is called as turn. To make one turn, two conductor is required. Suppose if a synchronous machine has Z number of conductor and T number of turns, then what is the relationship between this Z and T? T is equal to 2Z, or you may say that Z is equal to T by 2. Z is the total number of conductor in a synchronous machine and T is the total number of turns. Okay, and if I take the 3-phase machine, then what is the relationship between this number of turns and Z? T is equal to 2 into number of turns per phase is equal to 2 into number of conductor per phase. And what is the number of conductor per phase? It is equal to number of conductor by 3 for 3-phase induction machine. If the armature conductor it consists of 3-phase winding, then the relationship between number of turn and number of conductor per phase is this one, and if for a single phase it is this one. Clear? Next we go for the term coil. What is coil? Coil is a several series connection of a term. If you connect term in series, it makes a coil. Whatever example we have taken here, it is the how many turns are there? Here only single turn are there. So it is called as one coil. Means to make a coil, the minimum requirement of turn is 1. Clear? The example which one we have taken, it is called as single turn coil. It is called as single turn coil. If I want to draw multi-turn coil, how you draw it? Let us see. This is the single turn. For multi-turn, I connect several turns in series. Suppose this is the starting point. It makes one turn, then this is the second turn, then this one is the third turn. So you may say that it is a 3-turn coil. Similarly, for n turn, it is called as multiple turn coil. Next we will discuss coil side. What is coil side? A coil side have always two sides. Coil side, by name it is clearly the sentence coil side, it is clearly means that it is the side of a coil. You know that suppose it is a coil, it have two sides, this side and this side. If I draw a single turn coil, this is a single turn coil. This is the starting point, this is the finishing point. So this side is called as coil side 1 and this side is called as coil side 2. Suppose for this conductor the starting point is this one and finishing end is this one. So this coil have two sides, this side and this side. Okay. So what is coil side? A coil have always two sides and these sides are placed in armature slot. The next point we have discussed is coil span or coil pitch. What is coil span or coil pitch? It is the distance between two coil sides in terms of electrical or mechanical degree or number of slots present in between two sides. Let us here take the example of salient pole synchronous machine which having 2 number of pole and 8 number of slot. Here just I cut it and expand and draw it diagram. So as it is a 2-pole and 8-slot machine, under each pole 4 number of slots come. Suppose I take n number of turns which consist of the slot 1 and 5 to make a coil. So here which one represent coil pitch or coil turn? Coil pitch is the difference between these two coil side. This is the coil side 1, this one is the coil side 1. For this coil, this is the coil side 1 and this one is the coil side 2. And this one is called as coil span or coil pitch. You may say that coil span is equal to starting point minus ending point of the coil, or coil side 1 minus coil side 2. Okay. If slot angle are known, if this slot angle are known, then you can easily calculate theta mechanical, that is equal to difference number of slot present in between of two side, means in between this 1 and 5th slot, 1 and 5 slot, the difference is 4 into the angle of each slot, let it be beta. Angle of each slot is beta and difference of slot in between coil side 1 and 2 is 4. Once you get mechanical degree, you can easily calculate electrical degree by using the formula P by 2 into theta mechanical. This equation shows the relationship between theta electrical and theta mechanical, and this formula is very important. You may face short question or some numerical based on this formula in your semester exam, also for competitive exams. Next point we will discuss is pole pitch. What is pole pitch? It is the center to center distance between the two adjacent pole. Center to center distance between the two adjacent pole. Okay. You know that suppose the conductor 1. Okay. The conductor 1 is placed here. To complete its one revolution, it takes 360 degree. To complete it one revolution, it takes 360 degree. So one pole pitch is equal to 360 degree by P mechanical. Okay. And if you want to find it in electrical, just you multiply it number of pole by 2, because you know the relation theta electrical equal to P by 2 theta mechanical. By apply this formula, you can find pole pitch in terms of electrical. 360 by P into P by 2. This is equal to 180 degree electrical. So what conclusion you get here? Pole pitch in electrical never depends upon pole. It is always 180 degree. Whatever example here I have taken, it is of 2-pole synchronous machine. So what is the pole pitch for the example synchronous machine? Here one pole pitch is equal to 360, number of pole is here 2. Mechanical, that is equal to 180 degree mechanical, and electrical is 180 into P by 2. Here number of pole is 2, so it is cancelled out. Here theta electrical and mechanical are equal. Suppose I take here 4 number of pole, I will here in this example, suppose I consider 4 number of pole. So what is this is the theta mechanical for 4 number of pole, it is 90 degree. So what is the theta electrical? In place of 180, here I 90, right? 4 divided by 2, I get again 180 degree and so on. This pole piece is also defined in terms of slot. One pole pitch in terms of slot is number of slots per number of pole. We see slot angle. The seventh term is slot angle. What is slot angle? It is the angle contributed by one slot. One slot. Angle contributed by one slot. So in terms of mechanical, here conductor, suppose conductor 1 to complete one revolution, it take 360 degree. So its slot, how much angle it contributed? Each slot contributed how much angle to complete one revolution? It take 360 divided by number of slot present in the machine. This is in terms of mechanical. Okay. If I derive this one in electrical, as you know, the relationship between theta electrical and theta mechanical is P by 2 theta mechanical. Okay. So here I just multiply P by 2. Suppose the machine consists of n number of slots. The machine consists of n number of slots. Then it is 360 degree by n into P by 2, or it is 180. We may write this equation as 180 number of slot per pole. Okay. In electrical degree. Clear? So these terms are also utilized for finding winding factors like pitch factor and distribution factor. In this topic, you have learned what are the terms, basic terms used in armature winding like conductor, turn, coil, coil side, coil span and slot angle. Thank you.